What is the importance of a role model for these kids outside of the family unit?
Well, I mean, kids are always going to look at their parents and the people around them, and they're going to like have some admiration and, when they're really little for sure. But as they get older, they just kind of see parents as being like overreaching, intruding, not cool. You're never a cool parent. So these other people that are out there end up, they're just adults too. They're probably very much like, I could say for myself, me as a parent, and my kid might not look at me as like being the role model, but here's this other person, even in, it could be a professional, it could be a coach, it could be a high school kid, it could be anything. But it gives them another person to kind of lean on if they need to, and also like look up to and say, okay, these things are possible and this is how this guy's doing it. So, I gotta just put the work in. Yeah, a lot of times, the work is what's evident.
And a lot of times the kid won't be comfortable telling the parent something.
Oh, yeah.
But might tell a high school coach that they trust.
Yeah, and even, a more extended family, cousins, uncles, things like that. They can have the same thing. I know my son is really close with my brother, who's a Marine, and he really looks up to him. And, he has a good, close relationship with him. And I think, I'm really proud of that. And I don't, feel neglected or he's, impeding on my relationship with my son. I'm just happy my son has something like that. Because we all did. We all needed something like that.
Even as adults.
Yes.
Right? Always. So, and we talk about whether it's business, personal, stuff like that. There's people who are ahead of you, which you can learn from.
Yes.
And that's one of the big things, especially in my life. It's it's always a learning experience.
Yes.
Sometimes you go through stuff that sucks.
Yeah. And I think that's where I talk about humility. That is I would always be the first one to tell you I don't know something.